Hi guys, I'm back with another video today. So, this is my reactions for WWE Wrestlemania Backlash 2021. Now, the pay-per-view has just ended. And before I get into my reaction, I want to talk about something that happened 2/3 for the pay-per-view. This happened 2/3 of the pay-per-view. So this was the sponsor for WWE Wrestlemania Backlash. The sponsor was a movie that's going to be coming out on Friday on Netflix. It's already came out already. It's in select theaters in the United States, but it's also coming out on Netflix on Friday. And this had something to do with the lumberjack match of Damian Priest versus The Miz. I'll get into it later, but this movie is called Army of the Dead, and it involves the WWE Hall of Famer Dave Bautista. So on Friday, I'm gonna make a movie review of it. I'm going to make a movie review of Army of the Dead. That's the name of the movie. I know I'm not doing anything Friday because I got a day off from school. Yes, I know I typically don't make movie reviews on Fridays, but this movie is coming out Friday, and this will be my first movie review since February. The last movie review I did was of a horror movie, and it was called Willy's Wonderland. This movie's kind of different. This is a zombie movie. The only other zombie movie I did on my channel was Zombieland 2. So, anyway, I wanted to say that because that was a big thing. It was really hyped throughout the pay-per-view. So I said, well, this movie is so hyped, I might as well make a movie review about it. Plus, I haven't done a movie review in a long time, and I'm not expected to do another movie review before or after this one for a while. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. But let's get into the reactions. I got 6 out of the 7 matches correct, which is really good for me again. So the first match was a pre-show match. This was a non-title match, but it was a Sheamus United States Championship Open Challenge. Let me repeat, this is a non-title match. The championship was not on the line. It was just an open challenge. It was Sheamus versus Ricochet. Winner of the non-title open challenge, Sheamus. Overall, I didn't really care for the match. I knew Sheamus was going to win. I really love Ricochet as a wrestler, but they have just not used him to the best of his abilities, and he's just a jobber now, and I really don't like it. I really wish they will actually do something with him in the next couple weeks. If they don't, I wish they would just send him back to NXT, where he belongs, where they can actually use him correctly. The second match of the night is a triple threat match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Rhea Ripley versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. Winner and still WWE Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. I'm not very surprised by this, but like I said during WrestleMania 37, I said Rhea Ripley winning the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania was a redemption for last year's Raw at WrestleMania 36 against Charlotte Flair. So far, they haven't done this redemption angle well. They could have ended the redemption tonight if Rhea Ripley pinned Charlotte Flair, but that didn't happen. She pinned Asuka. So most likely, the redemption will end when Rhea Ripley faces Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship and Rhea Ripley retains against Charlotte Flair. That would be a good redemption angle for Rhea Ripley. So I'm hoping that at the next pay-per-view, which is going to be Hell in a Cell, they will do that match and Rhea Ripley will win against Charlotte Flair. And that would make me happy and probably make a lot of fans happy if that happens. The third match of the night is a tag team match for the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Champions. The Dirty Dogs versus Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Winners and new WWE Smackdown Tag Team Champions, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. The thing about this match is I didn't really know who was going to be the winner. The reason was I heard a rumor. It could be true. It could not be true. I don't know. The rumor is that most likely a face team will lose the SmackDown Tag Team titles to Jimmy and Jey Uso with this new faction that they're going to have with them, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, and Jey Uso here in the next couple months. And they said they were going to specifically lose it to a face team. Now, the face team was unnamed. Most likely that face team is going to be Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Unless Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio lose to the Dirty Dogs again, or if they lose to another face team, which I don't believe that's going to happen. But this rumor is supposedly going to happen here in the next couple months. And I'll get more into it when I get to the main event. I'll talk about it more. The fourth match of the night is a Lumberjack match. Damian Priest versus The Miz. Winner of the Lumberjack match, Damian Priest. The thing about this match, I didn't really care for this match. But I'm happy that WWE at least tried to make the match exciting. So, because, like I mentioned earlier, the sponsor for WWE Wrestlemania Backlash was Army of the Dead, which is going to be a movie that's coming out Friday. The Lumberjacks were zombies from that movie. And I thought it was really cool that they did that. At least they tried to do something different with the match to try to keep people interested in the match. So, yeah, it's not the best match on the card, but at least they tried to make it interesting. The fifth match of the night is a singles match for the WWE Smackdown Women's Championship. Bianca Belair versus Bayley, winner of the singles match and still WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. I'm not too surprised that happened. Really, I think what they should do is move Bayley to Monday Night Raw and at least change up her character because she hasn't been doing too good lately. After she lost the SmackDown Women's Championship to Sasha Banks at last year's Hell in a Cell, her character has been falling. And I hate to say it, but she hasn't been really doing too well lately. She's had some good feuds, but I think they need to change it up and move her to SmackDown to at least get back to where her character was before. That's all I gotta say about that. The next match is a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre versus Braun Strowman. Winner and still WWE Champion, Bobby Lashley. Not surprised by this. I really like that Bobby Lashley won is because I was thinking this during the match itself that one, they can't have Drew McIntyre win the championship again because he's faced every heel on Monday Night Raw. Braun Strowman could have won, but the deal with Braun Strowman is we don't know really who he is. Is he a face? Is he heel? Sometimes he's a face, sometimes he's a heel. It's like a back and forth of Braun Strowman. I mean, the thing is, Braun Strowman would be a good WWE champion. He could face faces and heels. But I don't know how well that would have worked in the long run. And Bobby Lashley is a good pick to retain the championship because he hasn't faced every face on Monday Night Raw yet. The only face he's faced is kind of Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman somewhat. So that's that. And the main event is a singles match for the WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns versus Cesaro. Winner and still Universal Champion Roman Reigns. I'm not really surprised by this. I'm really not. But I kind of feel like the end of the pay-per-view was not really necessary. So yeah, Roman Reigns won, but then Jey Uso came out and started beating up Cesaro. I don't think that was really necessary. And then Seth Rollins came out and he broke Cesaro's arm. I believe they're going to sideline him with a fake injury to give him time off. I don't know why they're giving Cesaro time off. That's my speculation, but I could be wrong. But the thing about this is, like I was talking about during the Smackdown Tag Team Championship, right now the thing is there's a storyline between Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Jimmy Uso. So Jey Uso is right-hand man. He is Roman Reigns' right-hand man, and he does his bidding for him. He acknowledges him, but the thing is, Jimmy Uso does not. So Jimmy Uso is not acknowledging Roman Reigns as the head of the table. He's not his right-hand man. And I feel like this is going to be the next storyline where Roman Reigns faces Jimmy Uso. This is kind of like what they did before with Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, which I thought that was pretty good. And I think they're going to rehash doing that again. And then finally, like Jey Uso did, they will have a stipulation match where Jimmy, if he loses, he will have to become Roman Reigns' right-hand man and acknowledge him. And if he doesn't, he has to leave the company or whatever. And I think that's really good storyline going into the next pay-per-view, which is Hell in a Cell. So, what is the match of the night? The match of the night is the triple threat match for the WWE Championship. I've always said this on my channel. I love stipulation matches. Either way, this is not a stipulation match. But I kind of think that it is because there's no rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. You have to win by pin or submission. It's like a stipulation match, but it really isn't. But that's what I like about triple threat matches, and that one was a really good triple threat match. The underdog match of the night is really the Smackdown Tag Team Championship match. I didn't get into the match itself, but before on the pre-show, the Dirty Dogs actually attacked Dominic and took him out of the match for most of the match. And I said it to myself and thinking in my head, Dominic Mysterio will come out in the end and help his father, Rey Mysterio, and help him win the match. And I was totally correct. And I was wrong by picking the Dirty Dogs. That was my fault, but who cares? I got 6 out of the 7 matches correct, so it doesn't really matter. But that was the part of it. So, Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio are the first father and son tag team champions. That was a really happy moment. I was really happy to see that. Now Rey Mysterio can finally retire happy because he wanted to win the tag team titles with his son before he retired. Now, I'm not going to... I can't say this, and I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like before Rey Mysterio retires, he could win the Raw Tag Team Championships with Dominic before he retires. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen. I really don't know. Do I hope it happens? Yes, I do. I see it happening in the next couple of years. But another thing I gotta say about a tag team match, and this is just for specific tag team matches in general, as long as the match goes on, as long it goes on, the match gets better. If it's a short tag team match, it's not good. If it's a long tag team match, that makes the tag team match better. But those are my predictions and reactions for WWE Wrestlemania Backlash 2021. Please post a comment. What did you think of my predictions and reactions for WWE Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash 2021? And if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Period.